Hi, I'm walking along with my colleagues, and you can see the mangroves in both sides of these bridges. This is a mangrove tree. A mangrove tree is any of certain shrubs and trees that belong primarily to families Rhizosphoraceae, Acanthaceae, Lythraceae, and Combritaceae, and Ericaceae that grow in dense thickets or forests along tidal estuaries, in salt marshes, and on muddy coasts, and that characteristically have proof roots, exposed supporting roots. The term mangrove also applies to thickets and forests of such plants, respiratory or knee roots. Pneumatophores are characterized thick of many species. They project above the mud and have small openings. They call it lenticels, through which air enters, passing through the soft spongy tissue to the roots beneath the mud. Mangroves are extremely important to the coastal ecosystem. They inhabit physically. They serve as a buffer between marine and terrestrial communities and protect shorelines from damaging winds, wave, and floods. Mangrove thickets improve water quality by filtering pollutants and trapping sediments from the land, and they reduce coastal erosion. Ecologically, they provide habitat for a diverse array of terrestrial organisms and many species of coastal and offshore fish and shellfish rely exclusively on mangroves as their breeding, spawning, and hatching grounds. Because of their high salt tolerance, mangroves are often among first species to colonize mud and sandbank flooded by seawater, but an increase in coastal development and altered land use lead to a decline in global population. Several species are listed as vulnerable or endangered on the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Mangrove flora along the Atlantic coast of tropical America and along the coast of the Gulf of Mexico to Florida consists chiefly of the common or red mangrove Rhizophora mangol of the family Rhizophoraceae, and the black mangroves, usually Avicennia nitida, sometimes Amarina, of the family Acanthaceae. Mangrove formation in the Southeast Asia alone includes Soneraceae of the family Lythraceae. The trunks and branches of the most mangrove species constantly produce adventitious roots which, as descending in arc fashion, strike at some distance from the parent stem and send up new trunks. The common mangrove grows to about 9 meters or 30 feet tall. The leaves are 5 to 15 centimeters or 2 to 6 inches long, opposite oval or elliptic and smooth-edged. They are thick, leathery surfaces and are borne on short stem. The flowers are pale yellow, while the fruit is still attached to the parent branch. The long embryonic root emerges from seeds and grow rapidly downward. When this propagule falls, the young root is in the correct position to be driven into the mud. The plant being thus-rooted, the shoot makes its appearance. The young root may grow to such a length that it becomes fixed in the mud before the fruit separates from the parent tree. I'm going to arrive at the last cottage where my colleagues are waiting for me there. There you can see them. As I looking back where I came from, you can see how beautiful the scenery is, where the mangroves around.
Dara.
Dali siya, Bin. Dili, Belosis.
Saan ba?
Bigyan ng picture kita, Bin. Six na ba yan? Six na ba yan?